Good evening. I'm Whiskey Mike. And tonight, while the skies over the Middle East remain heavy with the smoke of a third week of war, we focus our lens back here at home. The American landscape is shifting from the suburbs of Michigan to the high-tech corridors of Silicon Valley. We're covering a nation in flux as the administration pushes through massive new housing orders and navigates a $10 billion tech takeover. The real-world costs of a global conflict are finally landing at the front door of every American household. You're watching NPN. Let's get straight to the headlines. We begin with the economy. On Friday, President Trump signed 2 executive orders aimed directly at the nation's housing affordability crisis. These actions come just as new data shows the U.S. economy expanded by a mere 0.7% in the fourth quarter, a sharp drop from earlier projections. Despite the administration's focus on affordability, many Americans are feeling the pinch of the new 10 to 15% baseline tariffs on imported goods. A new poll shows that 7 in 10 Americans blame these tariffs for recent price hikes, leaving many wondering if the relief at home will come fast enough to offset the costs at the store. In a developing story on our borders, the Department of Homeland Security is celebrating what is called the most secure border in history. Under Secretary Kristi Noem, DHS reports over 3 million removals and self-deportations since the start of the second term. DHS reports over 3 million removals and self-deportations since the start of the second term. However, a new controversy is brewing over how those numbers are tracked. Journalists and advocacy groups are raising alarms that the administration has begun scrubbing long-standing public data sets. This data blackout is making it increasingly difficult to verify the scale of the mass deportation agenda, even as reports surface of ICE agents using custom surveillance apps to meet daily arrest quotas. To the nation's capital, where a federal judge has weighed in on the fight over the Kennedy Center. The administration's plan to shutter the center for 2 years of renovation has sparked a fierce backlash from the arts community. The judge ruled this weekend that Democratic lawmakers must be allowed to participate in board meetings regarding the closure, though they are still barred from voting. This follows the sudden resignation of Rick Grinnell as the center's president, leaving the future of the iconic arts venue in total limbo. In tech, the long-running saga of TikTok may have reached its conclusion. The U.S. government is reportedly poised to receive a staggering $10 billion transaction fee as part of a deal to transition the app to U.S.-controlled ownership. The fee is part of a brokered agreement with administration-friendly investors to peel the platform away from its Chinese parent company, ByteDance. If finalized, it would represent one of the largest direct payments ever made by a private tech entity to the federal government. Finally, a major victory for the Federal Reserve. A judge has officially blocked the Justice Department from subpoenaing Fed Chair Jerome Powell in an inquiry regarding the central bank's recent renovations. On a somber note, a synagogue attack in Michigan this week has put law enforcement on high alert as hate crimes continue to climb nationwide. Authorities are urging communities to remain vigilant as they investigate the motives behind this latest surge in violence. From the courthouse to the border, the American landscape is shifting beneath our feet. We will continue to bring you the stories that matter most to your family and your future. For NPN World News, I'm Whiskey Mike. Stay vigilant, stay safe, stay aware. In the fourth quarter, a recent. Yeah, high shingles in my area. Okay. Back up, baby, back up.